Okay, on problems 8 and 9 from our test review, we need to find the perimeter of two figures. We have a trapezoid and we have a rectangle. Now, on both figures, it really doesn't matter what figure you're talking about. Perimeter is always the distance around. So you just start with one vertex and you add up the distances all the way around it. So here we have a perimeter of 16 plus 22 plus 15 plus 26. So if we add all of those together, we end up getting 79, and it would be meters to the first because perimeter is one-dimensional. On the rectangle, if we start here, now because this is a rectangle and we're told it's a rectangle, opposite sides are the same length. So that means we automatically know we've got 45.4 feet here and 12.5 feet here. Okay, so the perimeter here, we're going to take 45.4 plus 12.5 plus 45.4 plus 12.5, and adding all of those up, we get 115.8. Does anybody agree with that?
Let me calculate.
115.8 feet. And again, it's just to the first power because perimeter is one-dimensional.
Yeah. Why do we have that? 45.5 plus 45. 90 plus 25. 90.8 plus 25. 15.8. Yes, you're right.
Okay. All right, next we are going to look at a parallelogram. And we are told on this parallelogram that the base is 18.8 meters and the height is 23.65. Now be careful, you need to label the height as coming straight down from one vertex perpendicular to the opposite base. Okay, so this height is 23.65 meters, and we're asked on this problem to find the area of the parallelogram. Well, an area of a parallelogram or a rectangle is just base times the height. So on this one, all we have to do is take 18.8 times 3.65. So that gives us 444.62. We multiply that out. And that would be square meters. Area is two-dimensional, so it would be square meters. Now notice that if we had to find the perimeter of this parallelogram, we would have needed this other side length, which we've not given. So be careful that you're looking for what is asked for. Here we are asked for area. If you're doing perimeter, you need the distance all the way around. Now, just a quick note, if you're finding the area of a trapezoid, you're taking a half times the first base, the second base, times the height. Well, on this case, we were given our first base 26, our second base 22, but we were not given the height. And always remember that height is perpendicular to the basin.
Okay.
So just keep in mind what you are asked for and what you need. Now on our problem, they just asked for the perimeter, so we didn't need the height. But be careful that you're labeling the correct thing when you're going about this task of finding areas and perimeters.